Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Renu. I'm ready with yet another video on TR to PR pathway. Just to give you a little more update on Federal Skilled Worker Program and CEC, there has not been any draw in last couple of days. So last draw I've already discussed in my video where PNP was the one which was targeted. There was no CEC, there was no Federal Skilled Worker Program. However, the government is looking at 411,000. So yes, there is a possibility that we are going to get draw maybe by next week, and I'll keep you posted through my channel under Federal Skilled Worker Program and CEC, of course. Moving on to RTR to PR pathway. Now, for those who have not subscribed to my channel, highly would recommend to do it so that you should be able to get the timely update. Do let me know how you guys are doing. Weather over here, as I mentioned, in Calgary is turning really good. It was in between 5 to 7 plus throughout the week. And yeah, Jason Kenney has taken the decision that schools will not be turning online. So that was a really good thing for me. I've got three kids and they are pretty small, like below the age of 9. So, putting them under online classes was a mess. So yeah, it's relief for the mental stability for both parents and kids. I hope you can relate to that. All right, without wasting a minute, let's dive into our first timeline of Davinder Sandhu. He has applied on May 6th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Now, he got the BIL, as you see, on November 22nd, and then he raised the web form also, where whatever the queries or whatever the mistakes he has made at the time of case filing, he raised them. Now, he did it after the receipt of AOR, so this is highly recommended. After that, he also got an ADR from IRCC the FBI for the FBI clearance. So this was little unusual. Not everybody is getting that. So he got it done and uploaded it on December 13th. After that, he was able to get the eCOPR that was yesterday, and good thing that it was Lodi yesterday. So belated happy Lodi to those who are celebrating. Moving on to Okay, this is Tine Ann. So she has applied on May 8th at 12:05 a.m. Eastern Time Zone, and this is under Stream B. So NOC was like kind of confusing for both because she has applied under the job categories which were compatible under 4412 and 6612. Sorry, 6611. Now in this case, she has applied for open work permit at the same time for principal applicant and spouse. So that was going parallelly. And for those who are looking for more information, I have covered the whole video step by step on how you can apply for open work permit in one of my video. The link would be in description box below. Now, in this case, she has got everything in place like ADR for MM 5669 form. These are the basic question, and then got the eCOPR that was today, January 14th. So this is a stream B. And now IRCC actually is picking up maximum cases under this category. Also, they are trying to clear as many cases as they can in the first hour of IG stream. And I'll be talking a little more in detail in my forthcoming videos. Now, the timeline of James. This candidate has applied on July 12th, 8:07 p.m. Mountain Time. And then he called IRCC on 7th and January 12th also regarding the ghost update. So he got the reply that, he passed the eligibility. Now, not everybody is lucky enough, as if you see James cases, most of you would try to contact IRCC and they will not be able to reply you back. Now, at this point of time, I would recommend just sit tight, relax. You don't have to do much of a thing. Just wait patiently and your AOR should be there at any moment. Now, he got the PR confirmation email. That was yesterday only. Okay, moving on to Manjot's timeline. He has applied on 6:10 p.m. Pacific time zone. So it was like 9:10 Eastern time zone. And then he got the ADR for like job letter from the company. Now this is little unusual as well. Reason being is that he has applied under Stream B and he submitted it as a truck driver, so where he mentioned all the job duties in detail. However, IRCC has again asked him to submit the document. So if this thing actually happened with you, you don't need to get panicked because this is very like a normal process for the visa officers. They have to make sure that yes, it has to be in sync with what the NOC you have chosen. and it should match with all the supporting documents. Although he has submitted the employment letter, but it did not have the brief. So I have had one-on-one session with him. So he told me that he didn't mention everything in detail. So now it is recommended that you have to submit an employment letter from the company. With the job duties, wage per hour, hours per week, and it has to be signed by your supervisor, like the immediate boss. It should not be by your colleague or a junior or something like that. It has to be signed by your boss. In case if your boss is for some reason is not available, you definitely can get it done from your colleague. Like it has to be the senior one, but should attach a LOE. That's a letter of explanation that why you are sending it under his name. In case if that thing also comes up. Now, at this point of time, in case if you have left the company for say it was, the application was submitted May 6th, so it's like more than 6 months now. If you have already chucked that company, you are working with some other firm, I would recommend to get the reference letter or the pay stubs or whatever the documents you manage to get it, T4 form or work history, you can submit that and just attach a LOE. So just explain that in detail that why this document is not possible for you to obtain. Okay, this is a quick update. Now, IG stream, stream A, B, French stream. So I have just outlined the timeline, the time slot. Under IG stream, it's again in between May 6 to May 7. That is like 12 p.m. to 12:45 a.m. That was the latest one what we got hold of. Then stream A and B, if you see, it's like stream A is May 6th to November 4th, and then B is May 6th to July 16th. So that was like, when it reached to its cap. And then French stream, of course, it's like a random number of cases being picked, and the number is really less. Like I have been covering few cases in my previous video also, but the number is pretty less. All right, so this is Varinder's timeline under IG stream with Outland Spouse. So this is interesting that he has applied on May 6th at 2:10 p.m. Pacific time, which is like 5:10. So this is really good progress. If you see, not just first hour we are haggling around. So he got the ADR for PCC for both principal applicant spouse, including the BIL, on December 3rd. And then, of course, he got the AOR that was received on December 6th. After that, he had the PR portal. You're already registered with IRCC, so he just got the automated message or automated email stating that the account has been updated. After that, he uploaded the photographs and address for the PR card. And now he has got the request for passport for his Outland spouse on January 12th. That was yesterday. So let me remind you that you might be able to get a separate email, or maybe your spouse might be able to get information directly into her email. But nevertheless, if that thing happened, I would recommend please make sure that principal applicant should be the one who should be doing all the correspondence instead of the spouse. Yeah. Okay, this is Dhruv's case. He's applied on May 6th at 1:26 p.m. Eastern time zone, and then file was linked without any AOR. So it usually takes time. So if you see that file was linked on October 24th, November gone, December 2nd was the time when he actually got the AOR. And then there was an ADR for Schedule A, and then eCOPR was received yesterday, day before only. Okay, there are so many timelines, I must say that. Harpreet Bajwa. So he has applied under Stream A with Inland Spouse on September 2nd at 9:33 a.m. Eastern Time Zone. And as I said, that Stream A has already reached to November 4th. November 5th is when they actually reached the cap. So this is, again, interesting case where September application has been picked. Now, it varies from visa officer to visa officer, even your case to case. If your case is pretty strong, you have submitted all the documents in one go, and the NOC is also in demand, like of course it has to be, since it's under Stream NB. So again, it's going to be pretty fast, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, there are cases under Stream A in the first hour of May 6th, still waiting for AOR or, any confirmation from IRCC. And here we are getting September cases, and then even November has been through. So yeah, it varies from case to case. So yeah, let's dive into this case again. He has received AOR on November 29th, and then application was approved. So you will always get a message under your portal that the application has been approved. So just keep an eye on those notifications. So in this case, he got the eCOPR that was on January 13th. So yeah, there were a lot of Lodi cases, I must say that. Okay. So Pallav's case, he has applied on May 6th at 9:19 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, and yesterday only he got the PCC for principal applicant and spouse, and then BIL, and he was able to link up the application. Now coming back to again the PCC query, because there's a lot of confusion out there. In case if your PCC is expired, I would recommend please submit that and add an LOE, that is a letter of explanation, and make sure that you try to apply for the new PCC and attach the confirmation receipt of that new PCC also. That is in case if you are very much here in Canada. Now, if you have traveled outside Canada in last 6 months time period, highly would recommend that get the latest PCC. Don't send the expired one. Yeah. Okay, so Kamalpreet's case, she's applied under IG Stream. So she's applied on May 6th again, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. So ADR was received on December 9th. So that's how it would start picking up. Like within a week or maybe two, you should be able to get things step by step. Like AOR was received on December 2nd and eCOPR was received yesterday, January 13th. Now let me remind you, we did have holidays out here, so this is pretty fast, so you don't again have to worry. It's an IG stream. Okay. Binil case under IG stream again, May 6 at 5:01 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Now, Vinil actually got AOR, and then ADR was received for IELTS. Now, in case if you have submitted the screenshot of IELTS, definitely you will get the requirement for IELTS. However, IRCC may ask you to resubmit that. So don't get anxious about it. Just submit the original IELTS again, so that you have everything in place. And make sure that whenever IRCC is asking you for any kind of a document, try to finish it up or submit that within that time frame. Don't delay it, otherwise your application may end up with a refusal, and it's clearly mentioned out there on that letter also. So yeah. Okay. Mihriban case, he's applied on May 6th at 10 p.m. with a payment receipt and wasn't approved. This is a pretty confusing case. The first thing is that this applicant has got 3 dependents out inside, Canada only. Now, he has applied on May 6th at 10 p.m. and then he reapplied on May 7th again with a correct payment receipt. The reason being is that the payment receipt what he submitted on May 6th wasn't approved. And I remember that a lot of you had the same confusion, not just pertaining to the payment receipt, but also there were a couple of documents were not going in one go. Could be any reason, like a technical glitch, or it was not loading it properly, or there was a system error. Yeah, but in this case, they have submitted with, and surprisingly, they got the AOR for both the application. Like he got the AOR for May 7th application that was received on November 5th, and then AOR was received for May 6th application on December 3rd. Now, this is kind of confusing because he get the ADR for May 6th application again, where IRCC has asked to submit the payment receipt. So if you see, he's already corrected and rectified that information by resubmitting and cancelling the previous one, but still visa officer was stuck to the previous one. And then he got the receipt uploaded on December 3rd, and now he got the PR confirmation portal for May 7th application, the one where he has submitted it with correct document, and now portal credentials for all the dependents. So finally it's all sorted out. So again, in case if you are in the same scenario, don't need to panic, just get through it. So yeah, it will be done. Okay, Gurvinder's case, May 6th at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. He was able to link up on December 15th, got the AOR and then ADR for PCC and all that thing. Again, IELTS was requested. It wasn't submitted, or maybe visa officer is not satisfied. So he just wanted to be 100% sure. And once it's through that, you can see that is January 13th was the time he got the eCOPR. Now, a lot of you might have got the ADR around December 15th or December 17th, and they're just waiting for the eCOPR. It could be any time, guys, because there were holidays and now IRCC is getting back to each and every case. So you should be through. Do write me back whenever you have the good news ready. I would be happy to post your timelines out here. Okay, this is a timeline of Priyan Patel. He has applied on May 6th again, 12:42 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Good thing, first hour of May 6th. Got the BIL October 6th, and then ADR, and then got an email from IRCC about the approval of the letter. Then got the ECOPR on December 10th, and after that, got the PR card. So this is interesting here. That was January 13th only. Moving on to our another timeline is Emmy. Now, Emmy has applied on July 21st. This is under healthcare stream, like stream A. So there was an open work permit extension was refused. So he has to apply it again. And simultaneously got the AOR under TR to PR pathway, then link up the applications the very next day after receiving the AOR. And then a couple of days later, he got the ADR for Schedule A. After that, the PR confirmation portal, the normal process. And if you see here, the ECO PR was received for principal applicant. That was day before, January 12th. And within a day, he got the ECO PR for the spouse on January 13th. So yeah, this is interesting here. Okay, another timeline is for Relay. He has applied on May 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Got the AOR on December 9th, and all the stuff was done around the same time. ADR and everything was done. And then the portal credential was done on December 21st. Now, as I said before, that same thing has happened. Like he got the portal credentials December 21st, since it was getting close to Christmas and winter vacations. It got delayed, and now 2 days before, like 2 days ago, he got the ECUPR on January 12th. So this is another case, and I'm sure that most of you might be under the same scenario. I hope this have provided you a lot of information out here, and these are the updates on what exactly is going on in terms of timeline. Again, you don't need to worry about that in case if you're in the first hour, it will be through. And as I said, referring back to my previous videos, by December 2022, you all will be able to get the PR card, not just the ECO PR, but actually the PR card. So this is the only time, I would say this is the only stream or immigration process where IRCC is focusing all its attention. Right now, we are getting the maximum rollouts under TR to PR pathway, considering all of the stream. However, in terms of CEC, PNP, and Federal Skilled Worker Program, the speed is pretty slow as of January 14. Things will definitely would speed up as we hear the speculation going on. So I will keep you posted through my channel, and will update you on all the categories time and again. So if you have any confusion, have any questions, you can always write back to me. For the people who have already applied under Federal Skilled Worker Program, again, you don't need to worry about that. Visa officers are going to resume back to your application. That's what the agenda says, that they are not going to pick up the new cases. They are more focused on getting maximum rollouts for the existing candidates, because this is a question of their integrity. They cannot just let it go. So you will be able to get the calls and re-medicals in case if you've already undergone through the medicals and everything. And I will keep you posted about each and every update under Federal Skilled Worker Programs and other categories. So till then, take care and stay safe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more updates. Have a good day. Bye.